All right, we got Charles Omenihu here in the Niner locker room, and Charles made the key play. I thought it was the key play. This is what I think you guys do exceptionally well, right? You guys have incredible depth and talent up front, but you guys are playing some really well-schemed games. And on that play, I noticed you had three guys to the defensive right side. You have Ebukam lined up in this wide nine outside. He took a hard charge inside, kind of took up two guys, and you come looping around and were flying at the quarterback. Tell me a little bit about the play as you saw it.
We just ran a stunt that Samson was penetrating, and our wrap around Samson. We ran a lot actually last year, so it was something that people know that we do. And Samson just got in there, executed, and I was able to come around, and I felt the ball. I just felt grabbed and gripped and try to get it out of his hand because I knew I wasn't gonna get any type of body. So, and then the ball just ended up coming out.
Yeah. From have you ever played in that role where doing Samson's job where you're the singular guy out there?
Mm-mm.
What is that? Was his role in that?
His role is more important than mine.
It is?
Yeah.
Because he's taking two guys.
Yeah, that's why when they came to the sideline, I was thanking him constantly because I was like, bro, that's perfect. That's how it needs to be done. That's how it needs to be ran. You can ask anybody in the room. Samson's the best easy game runner that you can run with because you know he's gonna get in there. Yeah. So yeah.
He can make himself skinny. He can do what he contorts himself. Mm-hmm. Now, I love the way you're looking this year. Last year you were bigger. This year you're lighter, faster, almost more like your Texas Longhorn self. Huh? Yeah. I mean, does this remind you of Longhorn days, the way you're playing right now?
The way I'm playing, yeah,
or at least the weight you're playing at.
I'm lighter than I was at Texas.
Okay, you were.
Yeah, for sure.
What did you play at Texas?
265, 270.
And you're about 260 now?
Well, I'm this morning I was at 255.
Wow.
So that's extremely light though. I wouldn't make that a thing for me. Mm-hmm. I like to be between 260 and 265. But I feel explosive out there, faster. I'm obviously stronger than I was back at Texas, but it's working.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are having a lot of success. When you guys start playing the stunning games and movement up front, what does that do to an offensive line?
I think it just causes confusion. Look, I wouldn't say chaos, but confusion. Guys crossing phase, having to pass games off after just a little slight hesitation, indecision can cause a breakdown. When
you line up a tackle, do you feel comfortable lining up in there, or do you like that 4D end alignment?
When I'm rushing the passer, I feel comfortable at tackle. But I feel comfortable playing anything. I grew up in the state of play all across the line of scrimmage, rush from anywhere, be able to play any position on the D line because I feel like versatility is a plus for me.
Yeah. What have you been able to take from Bosa in his game? He's obviously a technician. Have you been able to steal anything from what he does and adapt it to your own game?
A little bit of my stance comes from how Bosa is, and I think we just bounce information off each other. Bosa every week asks me about the tackles because he knows I just watch them all. I watch film very early. I kind of get my own breakdown early, so we just piggyback off each other. But definitely my stance, how much pressure and weight I put, how I revamp my body. I had a conversation with Bosa about that to be able to generate more powers. Being quicker, faster, more twitcher, get guys out running, and then that momentum generates force.
How much is film a part of how key is film watching to your preparation?
Big. I watch a lot of film.
When do you watch it? Do you like to watch it Sunday night, Monday?
I watch it. I watch after our game. I watch on Monday. I watch throughout the whole week. And then I taper it down a little bit towards the end of the week because I watched so much already.
Right.
Yeah. So
and then
I have my game plan already for all the linemen I'm going to face.
You're lining up inside and outside, so that means you can't just study the tackles. You got to study the guards, the center, the whole line. Mm-hmm. Do you like watching the cut-ups of each of them individually? And what do you think of Dallas's O-line? It's a big group of guys.
I watch them as a group, in-game. I look for teams I know that have good pass rushers. So I watch for that. I think
who's one that you think of, Philly maybe with Quinn, or you?
I had watched Philly. I had watched the Vikings. I watched. I was watching Zedarius.
Okay. Zedarius, yeah, that's right.
I watched a little bit. I watched a little bit of the Bucks.
Tryon.
Nah, I was just watching the Bucks just because that was their last game.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I just watched that, and then I watched individually as just breaking down throughout the week.
What do you think of their line overall?
I think they're a good line. I think they invest a lot in their offensive line, so they're good. And I mean, it's going to be a challenge for us for sure.
How about Pollard and Zeke? Give me your thought on Pollard and Zeke. It seems like they're using Pollard more, and it seems like he's got like full speed cuts. You know, I mean, that's what I see.
That was a skill set coming out, so it really isn't nothing that's surprising. I think they use them equally.
Yeah.
They use them in their strengths or what they perceive as their strengths. So they're both good backs, they're good running backs. So Pollard is gonna probably get paid at the end of this year. I mean, he's had a good year. So
You guys have a little extra time, a day and a half extra prep. Does that matter? How much does the extra day and a half matter?
I don't know. I don't feel it. So I was kind of like ready to go and get into preparation. I think all those things are just mental.
Yeah.
When you go out there on Sunday, you ain't gonna be thinking about the extra day you had. I think that's just something that people just use as an excuse. It's not a real thing.
When Jimmy went down with the injury, did you guys expect that you'd be in this point, that you'd reach this point even without him?
Yes, because I mean, you have full confidence in every guy that puts on this uniform, and I knew from personal experience that Brock was going to be a guy that can get it done, so I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. How has Brock changed at all since he became the starter in your eyes?
He's been the same guy.
What impresses you the most about him?
His composure, his charisma, his swag, just his whole vibe about himself. Like, he carries himself like a G for real. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I like his swag for real. I like a guy that carry himself, that he's that guy. I mean, you carry yourself like that, you play like that, it exuberates to everybody else, and I don't think that's a negative thing.
What do you guys need to do well on Sunday to beat Dallas?
Stop the run. I think we stopped the run. On offense, take care of the football, and I think we'll have that's a good recipe to win any game on Sunday.
Abram yanked Debo's leg, and some guys got pissed. Did that piss you off?
Yeah, it did. I think it got the team fired up, and you see the results after.
Last one. The place erupted on your forced fumble, and Bosa picked it up. I mean, I'm in the press box, Charles. I can hear it through 2.5 inches of glass. The place was shaking.
Yeah.
What was that moment like for you as far as the crowd? What kind of did you get fired up because when the crowd went crazy like that?
Yeah, I mean, it just in that game I had missed 2 sacks before that, so I missed 2 sacks and not thinking that I would get that back, and then have another opportunity to get to the quarterback, make a game-changing play, and then later on in the game giving them at him again. I was like, damn. I was really around the quarterback a lot. I just got to learn how to finish. But glad that I finished those 2 and just got to, you know what I'm saying, keep going from there.
Yeah, keep playing your best ball, man. Thanks
Yes,
for the
sir.
time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.